Hi, I'm Titli and this is my busy garden. Well, the weather this week has been at best unpredictable and at worst a damn nuisance. It's kind of hazy sunshine at the moment. It's been raining all morning, but it's pretty cold, hence my thick jacket, and I've got my gardening jumper on underneath this. Now let's start with that news I promised you at the end of the last video. Now some of you will be proud owners of my very first Titli's Busy Garden DVD, which covered January to June 2012. Well, the good news is that you can now get all of 2012's episodes on a 4 DVD box set. For those of you who already own the first 2 DVDs, I've given you the option to buy the second half of the 2012 series at a discount price of just £2.49. Plus, all of the DVDs for 2013 will be available on a 3-disc box set. It's not available to buy at the moment, but you can pre-order it on my website titlisbusykitchen.com. And if you want both Season 1 and Season 2, you can get them at the amazing price of just £8.99 for one series or £15.99 for both series. Unfortunately, you will have to add on postage, and if you live in Europe or beyond, it can be a little expensive. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about that. That's our glorious postal service for you. If you want to buy any of these DVDs, Season 1 at just £8.99, Season 2 at £8.99, Seasons 1 and 2 at £15.99, or the second half of Season 1 for just £2.49, then go to titlisbusykitchen.com/store. Now I know you can watch them online for free, but maybe you might want to give them as a Christmas gift to your parents or your grandparents or a friend or anybody really. Enough shameless self-promotion. I need to get diggy with it. I need to finish off what I started last week by moving the yarrow, the potentilla and these Michaelmas daisies. So let's get diggy with it. This didn't emerge at all last year. It had a great show the summer before though and smelt gorgeous. I think it's got really deep roots, this. Ah, there we go. It cometh. It cometh. Yeah. Looking good. Now then, I'm going to put the yarrow at the back here against the fence. And there's this thing which has grown a little bit over the last couple of years. I've no idea what it is. It might actually be a small oak tree because it has kind of oak-shaped sort of leaves on it. It's not very inspiring. Certainly doesn't add any colour or interest into this part of the garden. So I think I'm going to dig it out. Wish me luck. Oh, well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Now I'll dig a hole for the yarrow. It's going to be quite deep because the roots on that yarrow are quite long. Downwards. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's looking better. Because the great thing about doing this, going through the bed like this, is that I can dig out plants that I don't think I really want. But more than that, next year when plants start to appear, I can either say, yes, I'm going to keep those, or I can say, oi, plant, no, and just dig it up. Now then, that potentilla. So, are we enjoying the new Google commenting system yet? Of course we're not! Oh dear. Oh, shouldn't have done that. You see, when you get to my age, things don't work as well as they used to. Like my shoulder, for example. I had to have a steroid injection in the other week and I have to take physio next week. It's not painful, except when I do that. So people say to me, oh, don't do that. And I say, yeah, but sometimes I want to do that. Anyway, enough of my whinging. Let's move this potent tiller somewhere. Oh, that's got it. Yep, it's not too heavy actually. I'm going to put it right here. That's it. My hope is that next year I'll actually be able to see this, because quite often in the past couple of years it's been hidden for probably about 90% of its flowering time by other stuff that's just got in the way. I really do love this plant. So that just leaves the Michaelmas daisies. Okay, this could be fun. Perfect. Ooh, plop. I'm getting good at gauging hole sizes. Oh, that's lovely. Well, that's about all I can really do on that bed at the moment. And to be honest, I've run out of ideas. But in the coming weeks ahead, what the hell is that noise? In the coming weeks ahead, I'm sure I'll have more ideas. Lately, all the talk has been about plants and greenhouse stuff and vegetables. We haven't talked about fruit, so let's talk fruit. I think my little fruit cage here has served its purpose for this year, so I'm going to dismantle it and put it away for the winter. I need to find a different way to put this together next year, because it's a pain in the butt to dismantle. It's funny how when you do things at the time they can seem like a brilliant idea, and at the time it was a brilliant idea to staple this netting to the posts. However, later on, when you come to dismantle said netting, you realise that your brilliant idea wasn't so brilliant after all. Never mind. We'll have a better and different solution for next year. It's all part of life, isn't it? You do something, you learn from it, and you do something slightly different next time because you believe it's better. At least that's how I live my life anyway. I'll pull these posts out as well and store them away for the winter, because I'm thinking I might have a different plan here next year. And the other thing I should do is pick some raspberries. Somebody's just started it with a chainsaw or something. I don't know what the hell that noise is. Mystery solved. There's a guy over there who seems to be cutting his tree down twig by twig. I've no respect for anybody who goes no with their chainsaw. Either use it or don't. It's not a car. You don't have to riff it. You see? He's got a tiny twig off. A tiny twig off with that. And again. No respect. Thank goodness for that. Now for some pleasant autumn afternoon raspberry picking. It does feel quite odd to be picking raspberries in November. Just see what they taste like. They taste like raspberries. He's off again. I think he's cutting down his honeysuckle with it this time. Well, that's not bad. It'll do for tea with a bit of ice cream, maybe. I mean, it's 5 degrees out, so... Something else I need to do is that these taberry strands have grown a bit. I just need to pull them into the nice circular shape I had earlier. Everything is looking and feeling pretty good in the fruit cage at the moment. And a thought has just occurred to me. I've got space in here to put my blueberries. if I move the rhubarb out and put them where the blueberries are? Inspiration! Well, if I am going to swap the rhubarb and the blueberries, there's a bit of soil preparation I need to do, so that's going to have to wait till next week. So at least you know there's going to be an episode next week. That's all I've got time for this week, partly because A, my feet are absolutely frozen, secondly the light's fading, thirdly it looks like it might rain, and fourthly I'm longing for a deep soak in a lovely foamy bath. Thanks for watching. Hope you visit my website titlysbusykitchen.com/store to order my DVDs, and do join me next week, next time, in the bread kitchen. No, in my busy garden.